This is an enormous pleasure for me to be able to unveil this statue. All-rounder, batter, bowler, fielder. I'm waiting to look in his eyes, so I cannot imagine what is behind this wonderful curtain.
Would you first of all both introduce yourselves, so just say your names in the microphone and your relationship with W.G. Grace?
Charles Kidd, and my relationship, probably my sister would be better at that than me.
I'm Gill Watts, and we're descended from Henry Grace, who was W.G.'s older brother. He was 15 years older, I think, than W.G., or something like that, anyway. And there were 5 brothers and 3 sisters, and we just happened to come from the eldest brother, the eldest in the family.
Wow, it's a genuine pleasure to meet you. I mean, when I was invited here, I was excited in the first place, but when I was told that there'd be some direct descendants of W.G. Grace, I've interviewed lots of famous sports stars in the past, but this is very exciting. First of all, your reaction to seeing the statue?
I think it's wonderful. I'm so pleased that they've done it. I mean, we are proud of him because he's sort of, well, he hasn't diminished in stature, has he? He's sort of stayed this great big personality of cricket, and he's. I think that's a very good model.
It's a very good style. I must have seen it up at Lord's, but I must say I don't remember where it is at Lord's. But it is very good, yeah.
We've got lots of photographs, and I think it's a very good reproduction.
Well, that's always the fear, isn't it? You see some unveilings and the likeness isn't there, but it's a 10 out of 10 job.
No, I mean, I don't know how you recreate a bronze, but they've done it extremely well. Yeah, fantastic.
W.G. is obviously one of the most famous sports stars, not just from the West Country here in Bristol, we're very proud of him, but of all time. How pleased are you that after all this time he's still being remembered and recognised?
I think it's amazing. I mean, he was quite a character, wasn't he? And I suppose that's why, because he was not only was he good at cricket, but he was also this big chap who was he was always famous, wasn't he?
And I gather it was also thanks to the generosity of members and supporters here at Gloucestershire that it's possible today. That must mean a lot to you that he's special with all the people here at Gloucestershire.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, well, there are dinners and there are all sorts of celebrations, which 100 years really sort of after his... When did he die? I'm trying to remember.
I think it was 1915, wasn't it?
100 years plus. But I mean, still you see doorstops with WG, which are around, or you see this and that. I mean, it's extraordinary that there was no press in those days. So if you were a sportsman, I don't know quite how there were newspapers, but how you can't become a superstar, but he was.
No, I mean that's the thing, for people to know just how good he was without being able to see the evidence.
Well, he travelled a lot, didn't he? I mean, he went to Australia, didn't he? Did he go to America? I think he did.
Are you happy to be here in Bristol today for a very special occasion?
Well, I've always lived near Bristol all my life, so in or around, and I was born here as well. So it's very nice to sort of think he's part of Bristol because he was born in Downend.
Yeah. And it'll be nice next time you come back. You can look it in the eye and say hello.
Well, absolutely, and he'll be in the museum, the museum's been open 5 or 6 years, but I've never been. So whether we go this afternoon, I'm not sure, but it would be very nice to go.